Hey there, Fade the Mahoney fans. We have Joe Stapleton here.
Hello. Fade the Mahoney fans, which is definitely a thing.
I'm the self-appointed man on the street, and we are going to see what we have coming up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday. This is going to be late night posting edition, at least for those of us in the central time zone. By the time I get this up, it's going to be pretty late. We've got the E-Donk here per normal, and our special guest today. This is Jimmy Donuts down here. How's it going, Jimmy?
What's up, guys?
You and I have never met formally. I'm just going to go out and just start it off by saying I'm really disappointed by the upper body wear that you've got on.
Oh, why? Because it's not a Fade the Mahoney shirt?
Because it is not the Fade the Mahoney shirt.
The only existence. Well, so I see E-Donk has the nothing shirt on, and whoever created that is a genius. I don't know if you know who created it, Mike.
Can I have a few guesses?
Go ahead, take a swing at this one.
First guess is smells.
No.
All right, then I'll guess you.
It was definitely me. Yeah.
Right.
But with that being said, I did create one for E-Donk, and I don't know that he actually appreciated it as much as I did. Do you remember what it was, Eric?
It'll be 10 seconds. He has to hit unmute. He has to hit unmute and then think a few seconds.
Well, that's okay, because I am wearing it underneath this. So just for JoJo, I decided I better wear this one. So let me get this. So I think Mike will appreciate it as much as I did. You know,
we've never had strippers on the show.
I know. Do you need music?
No. You know, the funny thing is I've never met E-Donk at all, and all I do is just rag on the guy and rag on the guy and rag on the guy. He takes it well, though. He's very good at being a heel. So look, I have a E-Donk shirt as well. See, and we can see that it says,
stand up a little.
So,
oh,
I think you wore that to one of the golf meetups. Yeah,
I did. When I went down to San Diego, I brought it down there and wore it briefly for one of those. So I assume JoJo would appreciate that.
Really good. We're overloading our ugly quotient that we're allowed for on the show. We can usually only handle one, but we'll see.
Did you get rave reviews from that?
Hunter loved it. The other people, Billy and Alex Banana, I think, were too busy gambling. Billy was pressing all bets, and by the time this came out, it was he didn't care less.
Oh shoot! Boy, can you guys talk for a minute?
Sure.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Let's. You got any talking points for me?
You want us to do Thursday night game?
I don't do this. I don't host the show. I just kind of come along with my own stuff. So
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back.
Let's get a good DJ. Sorry.
You know, I don't have too many. I started gambling a lot. I was 14 years old, and we would literally just play, for whatever money we had, sometimes more. What you good, Mike?
Yeah, what'd I miss?
Okay, nothing. I was talking about gambling as a teenager. So yeah, we would just run blackjack games at parties. We used to play like dealer one push, and people would actually still play the game, and my buddies would just clean up. Obviously the edge is massive, and by the end of the night they just have stacks of dollars. But we would, we were little skateboard punks, and we would just play for like literally bet our shoes. Sometimes you'd get so stuck that you'd bet a new pair of skateboard shoes or a shirt or a sweatshirt, whatever.
But no choice sometimes.
I quit gambling in the pits or sports betting about 10 years ago when I got sober, because I really figured out that it was a losing thing, because I was that guy who would max out my limit at the ATM and wouldn't be able to play. The last time me and my wife went to Reno, when I was drinking, I took $2,000 out on our credit card before she got there. Me and her brother went up. By the time she got there, it was gone, because I had lost it all on a roulette wheel. So those places are built on that. And I learned that it's not
Right.
smart.
Did you get a better roulette strategy?
Well, if they're-
Yeah, we have that online strat session coming up,
Right.
soon.
Did you see Alex Benaz brother was playing online roulette while watching the Monday night football game?
Yeah, so we're gonna break that down in the future. I apologize for stepping off screen for a minute there. I have two other apologies. One, Jimmy Donuts, I apologize to you for having to follow Smells. That's just not fair to you at all.
Nah.
And two, I apologize to all the Fade the Mahoney family. I didn't ask the normal questions to Smells. The show really got away from me. I didn't do my job. So next time I have her on, I'll circle back with the normal questions.
We will probably never hear from her again.
I don't know. She was a big hit in Money Talks, so we'll see. Where's the name Jimmy Donuts come from?
Yeah. I showed up at my nephew's house with donuts, and he started calling me Uncle Jimmy Donuts. Has a nice ring to it. So I think at a tournament, they asked what my name was for, a hand history. And I told them that, and then that got printed, and then it just stuck. And, here we are today.
Okay.
I gotta like it. It's a decent nickname.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You're best known for making shirts now, though.
Well, I create them. My children make them. But yeah, you got to be known for something.
All right. So when I walked away and came back, you were telling some sort of gambling story about printing with blackjack. You got any theories or any other stories you can share with us?
I'm a horrible gambler when it comes to table games or sports betting. Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what we would do. We would just take out as much as we could when we were in our 20s. And I would literally just go, no, I wasn't good. One time I did run it up pretty good. I think I started with $100 and I ran it up to like 2,400 when I lived in Tahoe, which was so much money at the time. But back then we got good comps too. And I was able to eat for like a month on comps at Harris, which was probably worth more than the actual money.
Did you get out with the 2,400 or did you give it back?
Yeah, I lived off it for months too, because I used to do 8 months in the Bay Area and 4 months in Tahoe in the winter, and I would try to save as much money as I could, but I was broke up there. You'd buy 240s and whatever food you could find. That was literally all winter long. It was a great life.
And what were you doing, traveling back and forth?
No, I was doing 4 months in there just snowboarding, and then 8 months down here as a carpenter. So eventually it just gets to a point where you're up there, you're not snowboarding, you're just drinking too much, partying much, and you might as well just stay down here and go up there on weekends if you feel like you have money. So that's doing it 22.
Okay. I've got a couple of shout outs I want to get out of the way here. First to Spec Brad. You guys remember, what was it, probably about 5 or 6 weeks ago when we were talking about, when we were talking with DR from the Northwest Burbs about scumbag bookie monsters and how they changed the rules. Mm-hmm. Spec Brad, who we give a lot of shit to because all he does is post winners for props in NFL and NHL. He got dialed down by the Hard Rock today. Did you guys see that on Slack? I'm going to see if I can find it. He was trying to put in $1,000 prop bet, and they dialed him down to like $112 or something. So scumbag.
Is he claiming that the Hard Rock won't take his action anymore?
Yeah, I've got the photo here.
That's the most tout thing I've ever seen.
Three.
Stop.
He's trying to put in
Stop.
a $1,000 parlay, and they told him his maximum that he could do for it was $122.36. I've got the picture to show it. The dude is a sharp. All he does is crush. So shout out to you, Spec Brad, for being a crusher, and fuck you to Hard Rock for being cowards.
Didn't you say last week that he was like 92 and 53 or something?
I don't know. He has the first touchdown scorer in every primetime NFL game for like the last 3 weeks. So, anyway, my other shout out is to P-Man. P-Man didn't seem to bet sports at all until we got him on this show. And then I tagged him in Wager Exchange. And now not
So this is a good one. So we're walking through Caesars with P-Man, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm betting these games and stuff." And yeah. Sorry, someone walked
Angela.
in. What?
Was that Angela?
No, someone else. So we're walking through Caesars, and you might want to and just go on. I'll continue the story once I handle this.
Okay, mute yourself then, buddy.
Didn't P-Man make like 20 bets in the weed channel yesterday instead of the Wager Exchange?
Oh, is that true? I don't know. I'm not. I don't follow that one. But he had like I think he had like 50 bets last night, and then he dropped his first TikTok ever today. I don't know if you saw that, but it was his breakdown of how to win at sports betting. So we've created a monster in P-Man. Everybody follow him on the YouTube. He's got a poker and Vegas life thing on there. But he had 50 bets last night. I think he's got another 50. I think he went 26 and 24 last night, which is pretty good. Another little piece of information I got here. Vegas in the month of October posted its first $1 billion month in sports gambling. And we're pretty big in Vegas this show. So
hey, people could not stop asking me about you guys when I was there last week.
Yeah, so I think we deserve a little bit of the credit for that. And then we also have talked about
were you wearing that stupid shirt too?
Oh, you don't like this shirt?
Not this one, no. Okay, no.
The guy on it is special.
I gotta find this email I got. I don't know how, but I got an email from a tout. Here it is. In order to prove his worth to me, this wizard, he goes by Vegas Whispers, so you know he's legit. The email was a 50% off the first month of his service. Get the info before the lines move, sharp info, respected plays, and player props. So to prove how great he was, he gave me a free 3-team parlay for Monday night's game. First part of the parlay was Seattle -1.5. The second part was Lockett Anytime TV. And the third part was McLaren over 66.5 yards for the game. That's 0-3. 0-3. So I'm for sure pay people for their shitty picks.
Well, you know what's great? You know what's great is that he gave the opposite of that exact same thing on the other half of the email list. So everyone on the other half of the email list is like, oh, this guy's great.
50%er.
That's probably true. So that's that. You good, Edonk? You want to share a P-Man story with us, or should we move on? Okay, we'll spin it around. Jimmy Donuts, are you going to be joining the brand new Fade the Mahoney weekly NFL contest?
I think I might take a crack at it. I got your email this morning.
Okay. I was thinking of dialing it down and maybe not doing it because I didn't really have my heart in it. And the response was tepid at best. but DGAF really, really, really loves the idea, and he keeps sending me messages about it and posting it across all different platforms, how important it is to the community. So I think I'm going to do it.
Okay. How many people are going to get? It's winner take all, and how many people?
Winner take all. I've sent out the sheet to just under 20 people right now. So I think it might be pretty big. And again, I'm just doing this as a personal favor to DGAF because it's very, very important to him. So,
so going back to the story with P-Man, we're walking through Caesars, and sorry to interrupt your great story. I got a better one, but we're walking through Caesars, and he's talking about these sports bets, and I said, I've never seen you in the channel firing or whatever. I said, well, why don't you use that? And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, there's a channel you can go in and book bets and all that stuff. I said, if you want any action, I said, it's juice free. He goes, juice free? What do you mean? And I was like, well, all right, whatever you want to do, man. I said, you don't have to pay juice. Like, you don't have to pay like the extra whatever at 10% or more. And he's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then all of a sudden he's got like 40 bets a day, right? And so I just saw yesterday that he said he was using random.org, okay, to pick his bets. So he goes and uses random.org and then like one or two, and then he just goes down the whole docket for the whole day and just picks, right? And he's crushed me.
That must have better results than what you pick, I assume. The random.
I mean, he crushes me. I cut him off. I had to cut him off. I couldn't take it anymore. It was like $10, $20 wagers, and there's like 40 of them, and it was just like a slow death. It was like 20, 20, 20, 20.
It seemed to me
stabbed a million times.
It seemed to me that you had a nice thing going with him, and then someone swooped him and offered him rake back. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, Mike Trout gave him 1% rake back. I hope he's losing everything.
What I read was he went 26 and 24 last night, so a little better than a coin flip.
P-Man?
Yeah, 26 and 24.
I'm actually rooting for P-Man. I hope he breaks Trout.
Trout's a mush though, right?
Most of us are.
Well,
he's great. I feel bad for the guy, so I book his every now and then, but he's a good sports bettor.
Every time he jumps on in our crypto, it all
jumps on crypto.
Yeah, anything that he jumps on, it seems to go down. Sorry, Trout.
E-Dog.
He jumped on that crypto that we all got in, and then we all just lost everything.
Yeah. Did you? I kept. I'm still up on it.
You still have it?
I still have it. I'm riding it.
Newsflash, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm out. I've been out.
Yeah.
This is a follow-up to what we talked about last episode. One of the things I learned, but can you tell the people, E-Dog, why you haven't financially entered the picks contest yet?
Yeah, my Venmo's still fucking locked up. It's bad, man. Venmo, seriously, can you tag at Venmo? Stop locking people's shit. Just because we like to fire all this stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure if they catch wind of this, they'll unlock it for your sports betting habit.
Yeah. And I don't think it's everybody.
Don't tag me in it. Don't tag me in it. Or my Venmo name. Just tell them it's bullshit.
I
was going to send an email, but it probably was going to not go down a good path.
You just if you hit your Venmo max every day of sending, that's not great, Bob.
What do you want me to do?
By winning, so you receive instead of send. Go with that strategy. Shout out B-Funk. B-Funk and I tussled last night, and guess what? Guess who won again? This guy. Jimmy,
Yes, sir.
what's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Oh, yeah. This is a tough question, obviously, that I went over. It's not as simple as you pose it, Mike. I think you don't give her enough credit for being the artist started here and went through a whole career. So the notes that I took here are my view and my view alone. I did not get the help of a 13-year-old that lives upstairs. Super fan. Which she's actually walking in right now.
Taylor Swift? Holy
no.
shit.
But she actually, here, say hi. She's the one who makes all my products. This one right here. Say hi. Tens of people might see this, so you might want to might get recognized someday. Thank you.
It's popular.
You just brought me a drink in my new mug.
Holy cow.
She's good, huh?
That's pretty good. That would be a bestseller for sure. If we could get that on a t-shirt.
We can do that.
It's probably gonna have to be one though.
That's so anyway, the Taylor, see, this is my list.
Is that a set list?
No, it is a
That's the list of awful Taylor Swift songs?
Depends on where you're sitting there, E-Dunk. Because what we did was we broke down every album on the best song on every album.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
So on the self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift, it's our song. On Fearless, it's The Way I Loved You. Speak Now is Dear John. What is this? That you put 2 songs on here? I mean, these are my thoughts. I'm not asking.
I put 2 songs.
2 songs. So on Red, it's All Too Well, 1989. Clean or New Romantics.
Yeah.
Reputation, Don't Blame Me. Lover, Cruel Summer. Folk Love.
Folklore.
Yes, he knows it.
I mean, what? Which one?
Folklore is August. Evermore is Champagne Problems.
Oh, who came up with that? Your daughter?
Yes, this one.
You got that one right. Nice work. Nobody knows that song except for you and me. Well, and millions and millions of other people, but that's a good song. Nice work.
So then, that was her last album that she put out, except for that she put out her own versions of the ones that she didn't have the rights to or got the rights to.
Yeah.
And off of the new Fearless one, Mr. Perfectly Fine is the best song. And off of Red, State of Grace. So that's where we are with Taylor Swift.
Okay, that was really, really in depth. I'm going to forward this. I'm going to clip this and send it to David Tuckman to see how he feels, because he was very passionate about it as well.
Yeah.
You're in California, right?
Yep.
Where at?
In between San Francisco and Sacramento.
Oh, so that's north. Okay, so you probably don't know LeBron James?
No.
Okay,
Don't.
what word or phrase would you use to describe his decision to announce his jersey number change in the middle of the playoffs after being eliminated, so that the spotlight stayed on him, even though he wasn't on TV anymore?
A little selfish.
A little selfish. Okay, that's really, really nice thing. I was going to go to pick some games, unless you had anything else you wanted to cover.
No, I am good with games.
Are you a college football expert or just a pro football expert?
I am not college. Those college athletes just don't get treated correctly. I refuse to bet those games for guys who are out there being exploited by the man.
Well, I think they're okay now.
Are they getting taken care of?
Yeah, they're all okay now. It is all now completely legal to give them deals with the local dealerships. So they're fine.
That's good.
All right, let's start with the big game tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football. Cowboys at Saints. Cowboys are favored by 4.5 with a total of 47.5. What do you got?
I think this is clear-cut Dallas, coming off the loss to the Raiders last week. They're going to be out there firing. They got CeeDee Lamb coming back from his concussion. And Ezekiel Elliott's supposed to be carrying a big load. He's coming back healthier. So I think, no doubt about it, Dallas.
How many stars on a scale of 1 to 5?
5-star pick. And I like the under, even though I think they're going to be out there scoring or healthy enough to score. I still think it's going to be under. I don't think the Saints are going to do well.
Okay. How many stars on the under?
4-star.
4-star. Okay. You failed to mention the most important thing about the Cowboys. Edonk, do you know what it is?
Cooper might not play.
No, Mike McCarthy will not be coaching. So that's worth at least 3.5 points to the spread. So Cowboys, that's good. All right, next game. The Cardinals are at the Edonk's Bears. The Cardinals are favored by 7.5. Last I checked. Let's make sure it hasn't moved.
Surprisingly, I'm taking Chicago.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, even you look at the reaction on Edonk.
Confused
So what
face.
spread 7.5? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I 2 stars, Chicago.
Okay. Next game, big game, playoff implications. The Chargers are at the Bengals. The Bengals are favored by 3 with a total of 50.5.
I am going Bengals for 4 stars. Mostly because we have such a big SoCal following in our Slack group.
Mm-hmm.
Just to stick it against them.
Okay. Okay. Can I see that coffee mug again, please? God, it's beautiful. That's a good one. Edonk, you want to pick a big game? No, we'll skip Edonk.
Come stand. We got. This is Omar.
What's up, guys?
He coaches for us.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
Good.
Nice to
Omar,
meet you guys.
Omar, the
Yep.
Rams are favored by 12.5 against Jacksonville. Who you got?
Rams. Go Rams.
Obviously.
Rams.
Here we go.
Rams.
Obviously. How many stars, Omar?
1 through 5. How many?
Four.
4. 4. He likes it.
All right.
He likes it.
All right, Coach. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Everybody watching this, the lead pipe lock of the year is the Jaguars. Trust me.
Oh
All right.
gosh.
Um,
I gotta hold on. I gotta put it in right.
Yeah. Yeah. Bet that for the max wherever you can get it. It's the Jaguars. That's a lock.
He's a great coach.
No, I could tell.
Sharpie.
That guy smelled like a Mahoney through the screen. All right, last NFL game I got here, the Sunday night game. Everybody's going to bet on this one. The Chiefs are favored by 9.5 at home against the Broncos.
Yeah, I got that down as the Chiefs. 5-star.
Ooh, another 5-star.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Do you
that's how I'm gonna win your Circa one too. I'm going big.
You're giving all your secrets away
really
before. Do you have anything that you had prepared that you wanted to drop an 11-star on, or do you not?
I do have a CL, and it involves Mike Jojo, Edonk, and Trevor, because it is an NCAA men's basketball game Friday. The spread has not been released.
Doesn't matter. Trevor never has a spread for any of his games.
It's Rutgers versus Illinois.
The noise. Okay.
So it ties you all in there, and it is definitely Illinois, no matter what the spread is.
Okay.
For 11.
Illinois. That's a Friday game, you said?
Oh, my
Wait,
wife's
you pronounce the S?
my wife is in the background laughing at me right now because of that. Illinois.
Do you normally pronounce the S?
I don't know. I never say that silly state. You say Oregon wrong, so you shouldn't throw stuff.
Oregon.
Or you say Oregon.
No, I used to say Oregon.
Oh,
Do I still say Oregon?
You said it the other day to Reitman, to Riddy.
Oregon. Oregon, like you play the organ
Yes,
at the
yes.
church.
What about Nevada? Do you say Nevada?
No,
It must be
Nevada.
a mid. Yeah,
probably. We're from the Midwest.
that's an excellent point. Excellent point.
You hit the nail on the head.
What about the kids from Oregon?
They're soft. Butter, shit.
Correct.
Whatever you want.
Edonk, we'll probably do more of these on Friday, but let's give the people the big game from Saturday. Georgia and Alabama. You want to do that?
Is that actually like a screenshot of a
Yeah.
piece of
Yes, and that is where
that actually makes it more funny.
that's what I said.
That thing's got to be an NFT. Edonk,
Yeah.
Georgia, Alabama. Jimmy Donuts doesn't fuck with college football games. So Georgia, Alabama. Alabama is getting
Is
what?
this football?
Yeah, football.
They're getting 10.5.
6.5.
Oh, I thought you said 10.
Georgia, Alabama. Alabama's
It's
getting
got to be Georgia. Thank you, Angela. You're the best. Georgia.
okay. How many stars?
Saban. Okay, so Saban after the game on what was it, Saturday? He said to whoever was interviewing him afterwards, he said, yeah, at halftime, I just said, go out there and have fun in the second half. And I was like, you couldn't go away. Saban said, yeah, guys, you know what? We're not doing so well, but you know what? Go out and try your best. Have fun. You think that really happened?
I don't.
No, it's full of shit. That's why he's going to get pounded by the Bulldogs this weekend.
All right. I need to get Kingmaker. Kingmaker didn't send me a text till 7:04 this morning. I was worried about him. It's
He
about
must have been studying.
he's got some excuse about a betting app being down. So he couldn't track his picks, betting app. His picks today are he likes the Vegas Knights, Seattle, whoever they are, and the Edmonton. Those are his 3 NHL picks. And he's got a 5-star on Dallas as well. Double 5-star between the Kingmaker and Jimmy Donuts. We might have another play there. Did I miss any of our important questions? I think I got them all right. Taylor Swift, LeBron James.
MVP.
This is a guy who watches the show.
And what's sad is I have to take Tannehill because he's all that's left. And I can't even imagine what odds he's at.
I've got it
Just
here.
give us the money.
What is he listed as? I was gonna Derek Carr would have been up there, even though I know he's not gonna win it. Rittman.
Like, it's got to be 5,000 to 1.
Derek Carr is the best person available at 40 to 1. Then Joe Burrow.
No, didn't Riddy take it last week?
Take who?
Riddy took Derek Carr last week.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he's out
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago.
100 to 1. You can get 100 to 1 on Tannehill.
That's where we're going.
All right. I'm not
I think we might have a new host of the show.
Yeah. I didn't have it written down. That's my bad. That is my bad.
What color is that awful shirt you're wearing? What is that? What
Is that
What
a
is
bowl?
were you doing? Were you doing crossing guard shit after school or what? What were you doing? What is that?
This is the of the three of us.
Lime? This is lime.
No, this is the second ugliest shirt on the screen right now. Yep, there it is. There's the ugliest one. All right, everybody who's watching this NFL Picks Fade the Mahoney presents circus style but better NFL contest every week is going to be pretty big. There's going to be lots of people in it. It's going to be a nice payday for whoever gets it right. Figure out a way to get a hold of me. You'll figure it out. You're all smart enough. Those are
These were the so as we were doing this, I realized it was going on 6 o'clock our time, and I just assumed there's going to be games going off at 6 o'clock. So I studied really quick and I got Penn, Virginia Tech, Memphis, and Vermont as my early games tonight.
Okay, Penn, I see it. Penn, Virginia Tech, Memphis, Vermont. I just posted some as well. If you want to grab some of my sharp picks tonight, Edonk. I've got Auburn, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Penn State, the over for North Carolina, and the over from Milwaukee Bucks. So
yeah, we'll book those.
they're all booked. All right. All right. Got nothing else. You guys got anything else to say? Probably gonna go iron my shirt. It's a little wrinkly.
Yeah. Well, are you home on Friday, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure someone's home. We got a package coming for you.
You do. From both
Yeah.
of you? You.
It's not like anthrax or something. You gotta like pick it up or something. It's just a regular package.
Well, thank you. I will be waiting.
It'll be good.
Good.
All right, we'll be back. We'll be back on Friday, I think, with Trevor Savage. I don't know if he's going to be back from Mexico. Everybody, today's Wednesday. Go listen to Raising the Nuts, and we'll be back one way or another. We'll go through the college football, all the big conference championship games on Friday, and Circa picks, which we are.
I already watched the Major League Wiffle Ball World Series. Great games. Great series.
Game 3 and Game 5 are excellent, and Edonk has still watched 0 seconds of those games, right, Edonk?
Honestly, is it good? Is it really good?
Honestly,
Actually, really good. I got hooked on it. I do wish that they didn't replay every hit like 5 times, because they can really shrink that down into 11 minutes as opposed to 28 minutes every game. But you know,
if someone hits a home run, you will see it from 8 different angles.
Yeah.
Is
But
it
it's interesting.
is it like WWF or WWE or
No.
it's real?
It's real. Yeah. No, they're out there playing ball, and some of those guys can pitch, man. Schultz and Nort can just throw the ball. Incredible. It moves every direction, up, down.
Schultze. We go with
Schultze.
Schultze.
Yeah, he's getting a little over the hill, though, don't you think?
Raise your hand if you have a Jimmy Norp jersey.
Only this guy.
All right, that's a good way to end it. All right, say goodbye to the people, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks.